What's up, guys? It's Tech Hardy bringing you a Starcraft replay of when I beat a player on the orange playing against the white Terran when I proxied a tank. So I started off pretty typical. I started to mine my minerals, build the extra SCV I could build, all that good stuff. I said good luck, have fun, and began playing the game. He also said good luck, have fun. So who is the white Terran over here. He's going for a pretty basic play like me, is building up our economy. I have I'm about to build my first supply depot of the game, which is going to increase my supply to 18. And I think just for the video's sake, we're going to speed it up times 2. Not times 4, times 2. As you can see here, I'm sending out my scouting SCV to scout the area. I usually I actually don't see what this is, just for the replay I'm seeing. I just always send my SCV to like the nearest corner. It's close to me, and this one had immediate, so I just sent my SCV out there, scouted the area, saw they had a supply depot, and commenced, typical build, going like for me. Then I saw the barracks, I was like, okay. Now, over back at my base, I have my refinery going up. Early refinery, I should be building my barracks first. But the barracks is coming down right about now, right there. We have the barracks coming into play right here. So I can build my marines. I'm also doing a little bit of SCV harass, like trying to dismantle that barracks that he's building while he's trying to build it up. I'm doing a little bit of harassment and such. And as you can see, he's also going for a refinery right here. He's also going for a refinery build. Well, refinery makes you collect gas, so you can get all that good stuff. So eventually, I'm just like, eventually, sooner or later, I'm just gonna fuck off with my SCV. But I had an idea. I was like, should I try and proxy tank? Proxy is basically where you build something outside his base and make the troops, and you send them right up to his base instead of having to walk all the way to your opponent's base. You plunk it down somewhere near his base, and you build the troop, and you send it into attack. So I thought I'd try and do a proxy. Now I was wondering, where could I build my factory, which will make me tanks, vultures, and Goliaths? Where could I build my factory without him noticing? And I thought that I would build it right about in this little expansion. This expansion right here. And then, voila, got the factory coming up. Now, if he was smart and scouted my base, he'd realize I did not have a factory going down, but I had a refinery, which would make absolutely no sense. It'd make an absolute of no sense. And he'd probably be like, what the hell's going on? And you see, he's going also for a double barracks push, which is not really that good. Unless you're versing a Zerg, but with TVT. Also going for an engineering bay instead of going for a factory. But I started moving my marines in. Started moving my marines up and the whole position right here. So if you tried anything my Marines would let me know, and I'd probably stop the proxy. But by now, I have the factory all ready to go, and I'm building the machine shop. The machine shop is going to allow me to build siege tanks and get the siege mode up and running. I also decided to put a supply depot right there. But the machine shop is almost done. I have a good amount of Marines trying to block him in if he does try anything. But he's going for a +2, +1, so +1 on the gun and +1 on the armor when this is done. Which is not something you don't want to do in the early game, especially against Terran. You want to go mech. Mech being the factory. Some people go like mass factory, they go like mass vultures, Goliaths, siege tanks. But I decided to do a little proxy tank. Now, if he went mech, if he didn't build these and go factory, my fucking proxy would have gotten fucking annihilated. He's also going for, there's the factory. The factory that would have saved his ass if it came early. By then, it was too late. I'm already producing. First siege tank about to come out. Second one on its way. Second tank is on its way. And I got siege mode coming up. Siege mode will make the siege tank lock in place and become a long-range shelling machine. Perfect for besieging areas or defensive action. But as you can tell, I'm going for the besieging mode. For the attack variation. Well, not variation, but this. You can use siege mode in attack or defense. I usually use it like 5 or more siege tanks up on a ridge as defense. But I decided to try it out on the attack. And once the second siege tank comes out, siege mode has been researched, and I can now siege my tanks. So I begin to push. I push into his base, right here. First siege tank goes up, starts shelling that supply depot. Second siege tank comes in. I siege him up as well. He sends in his Marines. I send in my Marines backed up with the siege tanks. It completely obliterates him. His Marines are dead. And without no warning, he just quits the game. And I take the victory. GG. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. This is Tech Hardy. Peace and out. Peace.